I'd like to take a moment to thank our longtime channel sponsor, ProCampTech. I've been using ProCampTech products for years and know that when I need it, I have a dependable, weatherproof way to get my fires started quickly and easily. ProCampTech fire tinders are non-toxic, eco-friendly, and don't lose potency over time. They are simple to use and ultralight to pack, saving precious space in your kits. Check out the link below to grab any of their fire starting products, including Ultimate Fire Tinder, Fast Fire Stick, fire plugs, or their fire strip roll. If you want the most reliable, weatherproof fire tinder on the market, go prepared with ProCampTech.
So that's right, today we're taking a look at my NUTSAC, and this is the Tack Sack from NUTSAC Bags. I've reviewed for them previously. We looked at one of their satchels before, but they make these really high quality, made in the USA, EDC style messenger bags or sling style over the shoulder, briefcase, notebook style bags, whatever you want to call them. They make them in several different versions. I'm going to go over some of those different versions. I'll show you what I have inside this one, and I'll show you what makes this one a little bit different. So I believe the Tack Sack is one of their newest models, which is what I have here. It's what I use on a daily basis to carry my laptop, my chargers, anything that I might need to go out and film, for example. If I'm going on a trip, I'll take this and use it for my laptop. So some of the differences between this and some of their other bags, I believe I reviewed one of their mag satches before. So the mag satch line, if you go on their website and you see the different lines there, the mag satch line is real similar to this, but it doesn't have the little leather flap here. It just has the magnetic closure here. So this Tack Sack does also have the magnetic closure, so you have magnets here, and so it magnets down, but then you've got the extra protection of this little buckle here that fits on the little pin. So you've got the extra protection of that. Now the mag satches don't have that. Again, they just have the fold down flap. So that's basically the difference there. The mag satches come in an 11-inch and a 13-inch. And then you have their satchels, which I don't believe have the magnets to them. They just have the clip here. The satchels come in an 11-inch, a 13-inch, and a 15-inch. And then that brings us to the Tack Sack, which is what I have here. So this is one of their newest products, real similar to the mag satch, except again you have that extra security of the flap. Another thing that the Tack Sack has is instead of the shoulder strap clipping on the sides, it clips on the back, and they did that to free up space for the 4-way zippers. So this particular bag has not only your zippers up top that you can use to access the main compartment of the bag, but you also have the side zips, so you can zip that open and you could reach in there and grab something. So maybe you're going to concealed carry in this bag. You could set it up so that when it's on your shoulder, you have access to that. So the Tack Sack has those additional zippers. We'll look at the difference in the on the inside as well. I want to take a moment and look at the outside. Now this is the black color. Most of their models come in either the tan or the black. We looked at the tan before, and I torture tested those. I loaded them up with weights. I dragged them behind a car just to see how heavy duty they were and how they compared to like Cordura fabric. And it's just as wear resistant, if not a little bit more wear resistant than your Cordura. So if you're a waxed canvas fan and a leather fan, which I am, these are a really nice product to get. And again, they're all made in USA. Their leather is sourced from New England, and they use high quality weatherproof waxed canvas. You do have leather accents on the bottom, and this is pretty thick leather on the bottom, which is nice because a lot of laptop bags, they don't have any padding on the bottom. So when you stick your laptop or your notebook in there and you go to set that on the ground, you have very little protection there. You have like a thin layer of nylon on the bottom. And this one has a pretty heavy duty leather. Now there isn't a pad in there, so you don't want to slam it down too hard, but you do get some extra protection there from this nice leather. So you have leather on the sides there, leather logo, leather strap here, and then on the back you get a nice high quality cotton shoulder strap with a pad on it. And I believe the mag satches don't have the pad on the shoulder strap either. So outside of the bag, we can look at the back here. You've got a nice grab handle. You've got a back pocket here that has some nylon webbing or some moly webbing in there. So that's why this is called the Tack Sack, because it has a few tactical features built in. So it has the moly webbing there. You could clip a flashlight, put a pen, put any kind of moly accessories that you wanted to in there. There is no closure on this one, so there's no Velcro, there's no zipper, so you do have to be mindful of that. Usually maybe I'll just slip in my phone in there, but I got to be careful, because if it, I set it down on the ground, or I set it on a table, or I set it upside down, that phone can slip out. So you do have to be mindful of that back pocket not having a closure, but it is there for, something like a notebook, just to slip in there really easily. Then you have the connects for your shoulder strap, real high quality connects there, and then that brings us back around to the front of the bag. Now again, this is the 13-inch, and these come in an 11 or 13. I don't believe the Tack Sack comes in a 15-inch yet, so if you have a larger notebook, you may want to go with just the regular satchel. But this is the 13-inch Tack Sack. We can lift up, again, it's got the magnetic closure here, which is really nice. So that flips all the way back, and we've got our front pocket here. It's a front pocket. Now this one is zippered, which is nice. Again, all YKK zip, so everything on the bag, the hardware, the fabrics, the leather, everything is really high quality. So in here I just have a battery bank. Usually I have a cable in there. I'm not sure where it is. There's no flaps or pockets or anything. It's just a wide open pocket for stashing keys and gum, or whatever, glasses, whatever you want to put in that front pocket. And then we get to the main portion of the bag, and again you have the main zips, which zip all the way down the side, which is nice. So it doesn't fully clamshell open, but it does open quite a bit to be able to access your accessories inside. If you don't want it to open that far, obviously you just don't zip down the zips as far, and you can do things like just grab your notebook right out of there. So that's what I have. I have my 13-inch notebook in here, and then I also have some things configured on the moly webbing here. Again, being the Tack Sack, it has the moly webbing here. They do make accessories for this, but any kind of moly webbing or pouch will work. And then on the front side here, you've got a few pockets as well, and I just have my laptop charger in there. Nothing in this pocket at the moment, and those are non-closing pockets as well. And then on the other side, you have the moly panel here, and you can see I've got it configured with a few different things. I've just got a clip here that I can clip my cords or cables to, which is really nice. That just clips back in, and my cables stay nice and organized. And then I have a pouch here that inside I have just an EDC pocket knife, and then a flashlight. So you can do all sorts of moly accessories with that, which is really nice. You pretty much do have to do a pouch with this, which could be a con in a lot of people's books, and the reason is because there's no divider between the moly and where your laptop goes. So if your laptop's sitting in here, and let's say we just took a flashlight, for example, and we just clipped it onto the webbing here, obviously when you close that up and it's rubbing around, it's going to scratch the crap out of your notebook or tablet or whatever you have in here. If you had a tablet with just a front screen on it, you're going to scratch the crap out of it. So that's probably one of the only cons in my book as far as this pouch goes. I would have liked if they had another flap in here just to serve as a protection for the front of your notebook or your tablet. Now on their website, they do make a laptop sleeve that you could put your laptop in and then stick it down in here, and that would keep it protected. But to me, that's just an additional cost, and it seems like it would have been fairly easy for them just to sew another pocket or another flap in here that kept your notebook or your tablet separated from the webbing. Because if you don't have a pouch in here, or you don't have soft products on here, it is going to scratch the crap out of whatever you have in there. So that's definitely a con for me. Otherwise, I like having the capability of being able to configure this any way you want to configure it. So you have the moly webbing there, and then again on the back of the bag you have the moly webbing here. Now this is done in a cotton, same material as the grab handle and the shoulder strap, high quality cotton there. This one is done in a nylon, which is nice. So things to make this bag better for me definitely would be to have a protective flap or a protective sleeve that was in front of this MOLLE section here to keep components that you have clipped onto here from scratching your notebook or your tablet. Maybe a little bit of extra padding in the bottom portion here so that when you're setting it down, again, you do have that leather there, which in my opinion is a little bit more padded than just a nylon, but it still isn't padded enough to where if you drop this on the ground fairly hard, you may run the risk of damaging whatever you have in there. And then finally, on these front flaps here, they're nice. They would be even nicer if they were zippered. A lot of times I have like small batteries or little cleaning cloths or small little dongles for my MacBook, and I just don't feel comfortable just slipping those down in there. Now something larger like a battery bank or a battery pack, no problem. But for those smaller items like smaller batteries, I would like to have this be zippered. So NUTSAC, if you're listening, make this zippered and give me an extra flap here, and this would be pretty perfect as far as messenger style bags go. But all in all, it is a cool item to have. Again, USA made, so it's really high quality with high quality USA made sourced materials, and I love it. I torture tested these, so I know how durable the fabric is. It's definitely water resistant. I put paper towels in my old one and sprayed it down and didn't have any problem. If you submerge this, you would have a problem, but definitely just getting it wet in the rain or the elements, you're not going to have too much of a problem there. So I will leave a link down below to the different style bags, or to their website where you can see the different style bags, whether you look at their mag satches, their satchels, or their new Tack Sack. The link will be below where you guys can check that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video today, and give it a big thumbs up for me. Leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know what you think of my NUTSAC. Let me know what you think about the company and their bags in general. I'd love to hear from you. Just a few cons there, some changes that they could probably make to make the bag a little bit better, but all in all, a very high quality USA made product. So links will be below if you guys want to check that out. Also consider checking out my forums. The link will be below. Great conversation going on over there. I'd like to get some more of you guys over there to keep that conversation going. There's giveaways and things like that we do over there, discuss some stuff that we don't discuss here in the comment section on YouTube. So check that out. Link will be below in the description. Feel free to share this video to your friends and family on your social media. And if you haven't already done so, please do me a big favor and click on that red subscribe button, whether you're watching on your TV, your mobile phone, or your computer or tablet. Click on that red subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of new videos.